Welcome back to my channel again. So this time we'll still be dealing with system of numbers and conversions that is very basic. Also, my reference for this is the 1001 during mathematics. So that's why you can see these questions are from past board exams. So if you want to have the copy of the book or the PDF, you can download it online. You can just search it, it's free. So we have the continuation from our part 1. If you haven't watched it, you can check it out. So we have the question, round off 2.371 times 10 to the power of negative 8 to two significant figures. For this question, round off 2.371 times 10 to the power of negative 8. If you're given with this scientific notation, last video we didn't tackle about scientific notations. And this time we are given with scientific notations. So for this, you just have to focus on the coefficients of the notations. Don't mind on this side of the scientific notations. You're just going to follow the rules, the one that I taught you last video. Just follow those rules and focus on this side. So now we have 2.371 that it has actually 4 significant figures, and we are asked to have only 2 significant figures. So we can write it like 2 point, it's either 3 or 4. Now checking on the next number after the number after 3 is 7, so that is greater than 5. We're going to round this up into 4, so our answer would be, going to do that, so our answer would be 2.4 times 10 to the power of negative 8. So no matter what your notation here in this side, it will always be like that. There will be no changes at all to that. We're just going to focus in here. So that's our answer would be A, 2.4 times 10 to the power of negative 8. Problem number 7, that is from EE board exam, October 1994. We have 7 plus 0i is what number? So we have to evaluate each choices if what is suitable for this question. 7 plus 7 plus 0i. Looking at the expression, you can actually see it like an imaginary, but with the coefficient, numerical coefficient 0 after this imaginary sign will always be equal to 0. So this is just equal to, this expression is just equal to 0. This is just 0. So this will be equal to 7. So you have to be careful, because maybe you'll think of it like 7 plus 0 is an imaginary expression, because there is in the multiple choice. Though it's not, you can still have to simplify that. 0i is just 0, so 7 plus 0 is 7. And we have to identify what type of number is this. Is this an irrational number? No, definitely not an irrational number. When you say an irrational number, these numbers are not expressible as fractions. Like, you cannot express this number as fractions. We have irrational numbers like pi. We have like square root of 2. You cannot express that like fractions. Real number, yeah. Real number. How about imaginary? No, we already answered that. It's not imaginary because we simplify the expression. A variable? No. So our answer would be a real number. 7 is your real number. Quick review. We have system of numbers divided into, we have the real numbers, and we have the imaginary numbers. For real numbers, it is divided into two. We have irrational, and rational. And for rational numbers, it is, we have integers. And for integers, it is divided into three. You have natural numbers. We have zeros, and we have negative numbers. Those are like -1, -1 point something. That is not counting numbers. Natural numbers are counting numbers. Yeah, that's a quick review on what is on the system of numbers. Let's delete it. Problem 8, we have the number 0.123, is what number? There is a pattern on this, and it's repetitive. It's terminating. So it's obviously rational. This is rational number. Oh wait, rational number. It's not irrational, since irrational can be expressed into example of surds or square roots. Yeah, square roots of any number. And transcendental are like they're like pies, pi, Euler, like those things. So it's definitely rational. So problem 9, round off 6785768.342 to the nearest 1/10. In this kind of problem, we are being asked to round off to the nearest 1/10. So it means we just have to look at the number after the decimal point. That is in this point. A small number, you have to know that this is tenth, or like tens, hundreds. This is thousands, 100,000s, or any number that is next to the third number after the decimal. This is the first number after the decimal point. This is the second number after the decimal point, and the third, and so on and so forth. And we're just going to do the nearest 1/10. So our answer would be like, the decimal point would be like 0.3, and noticing on the next number of 3 is 4. It's less than 5, so we can't round this up. So you just have to write it the same, 0.3. So our answer would be this number with a decimal number of 0.3. So that's on the choices. We have letter C. So that is how you evaluate rounding off to the nearest 10, hundreds, thousands. Yeah. We have problem 10. Express decimally 14, 10, thousands. Well, to express this in decimal, you just express this into fractions, so you can just directly calculate it. You have 14 over, this is 10,000, so over 10,000. So we have 14 over 10,000. That's letter A. 0.0014.